about some stuff I talked on my TikTok. So, one of the things is that, um, uh, one of the things is that we often say these things to people that aren't true. So, I'm gonna cover them. So, one of the things is we tell people to be honest, we tell people to be polite, to have manners, be smart, be respectful. Almost all of the things we're taught to do, nobody does 100% of the time. So then why are we teaching people to do these things? Well, the answer is that um, unfortunately, the people. So here's what I'm saying. All the people who teach you to do these things, if if you have a parent who does not tell you to do these things, and then if you look at them, because here's the thing, my dad never told me. He never told me to like say please and thank you, have manners, be polite, be smart, be respectful. Never, not once. Like maybe he complained once if I didn't say thank you like a handful of times in my life that I can count. But I would say that, because here's the thing, a lot of people's parents do not teach these things. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, everyone in the world is saying these things, but no one is doing them 100% of the time, no. So, what, um, what I'm saying is that, um, people have these flaws, imperfections, and I try to teach that you replace imperfections with nothingness, not with something. Because you don't just go from fat to skinny. First, you replace a diet, then you add exercise, nutrition, training, lifestyle habits, and then you can say, okay, I've taken the necessary steps, and now I'm gonna become skinny. You don't just say, oh, I've been a rude, disrespectful, idiotic person all my life, and now I'm gonna be a polite, smart, courteous person. You don't just say that. You replace imperfections with nothingness. You are neutral first, then you get into the positive. Um, if you don't have respect for one person, but you have respect for another person, and that other person is not me. Why, why I say that I do all these things is because I actually put in effort to do these things. I actually, when I communicate, I actually do things that would bother other people, that other people would be too lazy to do, that other people would only do if they felt like doing it, and wouldn't do if they felt like doing something else, or didn't feel like doing it. And everything I say has a valid justification. I don't just say random stuff or things that don't make sense. When I'm joking, when I'm online, in that context, then I allow myself to say other things. But, people who believe that, people who believe that your job, your education level means something about you, that you're smarter. Oh, you have a PhD. An undergraduate degree takes about 4 years. A PhD or a master's degree could take anywhere from 1 year to 5 years. It depends on how long you're planning on taking. You, you shouldn't, think that, you know, like, it shouldn't be imperfections or neutral or perfection, because pretty much everyone has imperfections, like a lot of imperfections. I'm not just saying like a little. So, and sometimes, people, people, it's like, if you've ever, taught something to someone, like an actual important piece of information, which most people have never done their whole life, like maybe other than with their kids, but even with their kids, a lot of parents don't teach them anything. Like, just teaching your kids manners and common sense and all that stuff isn't considered teaching them anything. All of that is like the essentials, like the very fundamentals. Like, like I'm talking about actually, giving them something that they can use in life. like that's unique. And because if I go and I say, okay, I'm polite, I have common sense, I have all these things, and and if I try to say, okay, I must be above average, it'll be like, no, you're not. Because, like, there's no way you're above average with all those things. And I've explained before that above average isn't good. Like, average is terrible, and then above average is still terrible. So to be good, it's like top standard deviation of 3 or something. But, uh, um, I want to say that, um, if you go around looking at people and you're like, sorry, um, if you go around looking at people and you're like saying, oh, I wish I was as good as them, wish I had what they had, and wish this and wish that. And people are telling you, oh, don't compare yourself to other people. You're gonna be compared to other people your whole life. And people are gonna tell you, compare with yourself. Always be the best version of yourself. And it's rough because that's not the case. Like, since you're always gonna be compared with other people when you're at a job interview, when you're competing, everything is a competition in life. You should always be trying to be the best version of yourself, yes, but you should compare other people and you shouldn't let it bother you. You should let it make you grow and make you strive for more. Now, people always say, oh, you can't change the past. And what they're trying to say is they don't want you to blame them for what they've done in the past. They want you to move on and forgive and forget. But the fact is, they still need to apologize, acknowledge they were wrong, acknowledge they did something bad to you. If people are using that cliche, trite phrase as an excuse for why they don't need to take accountability, then don't listen to those people. And You may wonder like how you may wonder like how how one YouTube channel or one content creator got so big and they just do random stuff, they post random stuff. And the answer is that it's one, the algorithm, so a bit of luck and strategy, technique, but also time, and they just make better content. Like, if you're not providing value to someone's entertainment or enjoyment, then you're not making good content. Like, if you're attempting to teach stuff like I am, you're never gonna get big because no one is going to me to learn anything. I still try to teach stuff, but I can't entertain the best and I can't teach stuff the best. Well, I can teach stuff the best, but they're not coming to me expecting to learn stuff from some small nobody channel. And if you're wondering, why these people have to edit so much, should I start editing? You don't need to have the best editing. Often it's annoying if you're trying to watch something and it's going too fast because they have so many skips. So I would say just, don't worry about editing. And, if you can, um, if you can, uh, figure out, like, um, so if you can, if you, can, um, try to work on not thinking about things the way people tell you to. Anything people tell you is wrong. So don't listen to, people telling you, oh man, I know the secret. Like, none of them know the secret. So try to, like, focus on, trying to focus on, other stuff. Yeah. And I've been going almost 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna end it here. Thanks.